Good morning, everybody. I'm Matt Listro, and I build brand partnerships for CrowdTap, which is an instant market research platform. And today I'm going to talk a little bit about reaching traditionally hard-to-reach populations with a focus on millennials. And there are a number of realities that as market researchers we're all familiar with. Market research, of course, is very time-consuming, it's expensive, and there are a lot of folks that it's very hard to have conversations with. But the reality is that the proliferation of social channels has brought about a tremendous opportunity for us as researchers. Literally everyone and their grandmother nowadays is on Facebook, Twitter, and other channels. The oldest Facebook user here, 103. And at the other end of the spectrum, millennials, social media penetration is upwards of 80%. So that brings about a tremendous opportunity to conduct research through these channels that folks that are often very hard for us to have conversations with are now spending all their time on. Now, I am not for a second saying that you should have a focus group on Facebook or launch a survey on Twitter. Of course, that's not going to be methodologically sound. However, there are opportunities, lots of opportunities, to essentially leverage these sorts of technologies to, in a very controlled environment, have conversations with and gather insights from millennials and other populations that in the past historically have been very hard for us to get to and get to very, very quickly. So what CrowdTap does is essentially create a branded market research community that's gamified. So consumers are essentially playing a social marketing game where they're competing to essentially have a seat at the table and tell brands what they think. So the more opportunities you have is really driven by the quality of your feedback. You give a great focus group response, another brand is going to say, hey, we'd love to tap you as well and hear what you have to say. So we've essentially taken the sorts of technologies that resonate with these hard-to-reach populations and kind of injected market research into all of that. And what we've done is create a methodologically sound toolkit for market research leveraging social technologies. Everything from surveys and focus groups to shop-alongs. Ask someone to use their mobile device and head into Walmart and snap a photo of what packaging stands out on store shelves. Or ask someone to head into their bathroom and snap a photo of their medicine cabinet or in their kitchen cabinet. Or maybe you want to have a video conversation with these folks. Essentially, there are 10 or 15 different tools that brands can tap into to have real-time conversations with consumers on the devices that they are consuming and that they're spending all of their time on. So a couple of quick examples. Woolite, one of our oldest clients, they were in a meeting at 10 a.m. with their market research team, and they were redesigning bottle art. They had a couple different designs. They put it out to their community, and by lunchtime, they had 1,000 responses. The left bottle is the bottle that they ultimately went with. And then at lunchtime, they said, you know, we should really be talking about renaming this product. And that was something that they were going to put out to a focus group. It was going to take forever. And they said, let's just put it on CrowdTap. They got 10,000 names from consumers that love their brand in a matter of hours. And by dinner time, Woolite Complete was renamed Woolite Every Day. So it was very, very quick. And this was a conversation that they were able to have with 20 and 30-something women who were busy on the go, but purchase Woolite. Other brands will take consumers in store. So Hallmark at a number of holidays will ask consumers to use their mobile device and snap a photo of what products resonate on the store shelf, either at a Hallmark store or at a retail partner's shop. A lot of our brands will do longitudinal testing. So Diageo and Captain Morgan, they were making a number of changes to their marketing strategy. And obviously, biannual brand affinity surveys take forever. And every week they wanted to be able to have those sorts of conversations with consumers. Lots of brands, I know I only have about 45 seconds, will also send consumers products and get feedback very, very quickly. Obviously, this begs the question, what about data integrity? We work with lots of traditional researchers from GE to Conagra to P&G. They've essentially, in many cases, taken traditional research that cost $500,000 and put it on CrowdTap. The results are generally very similar. We're never trying to supplant traditional methodologies like a Millward Brown, but certainly when it comes to a statistically sound sample that can really provide pulse check directional research and give you responses literally in a matter of minutes, CrowdTap is a tremendous resource for about 50+ Fortune 500 brands now. Thank you very much.